What is up, guys? It's Josh
Ryan.
from Revolution Reviews. We're doing Batman vs Superman.
Dawn of Justice.
And that's the intro done. Now into the main review. So we're into the review.
Yeah.
Of Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Basically, you're either gonna think it's okay or you're gonna hate it.
Guess what my opinion is? Dub my opinion above Ryan, because I can guarantee without me even saying it, you know.
I know you hate it, and I thought it was not that bad. I didn't hate it, but it was okay. While watching the film, I'd say I enjoyed myself. Those 2 moments took me out of the film, but it's like the problems only really came in hindsight, and it's not a good film.
No, it's not.
It's not a good film.
It's not a good film. You just said it was an okay film.
Yeah.
It's not a good film. We've got some notes behind the camera. You seem to be struggling to read them. Would you like me to get them down so you can have them in front of you and read them? Because I'm going to let you go first and say all the good points that you think are good about this film, Ryan. And then I'm going to tear them from limb to limb.
And, this is my opinion.
This is our opinion. So you don't have to believe this, just a spoiler warning that will also have been displayed in the video. More editing for you to do.
Yes.
So this will contain spoilers. It's heavily spoilers because, we don't really want to be subtle about. Well, I don't want to be subtle about this film,
No.
and it's sort of like a duo thing. I just want to turn into it, me. I just want to get in there, rip it apart, and throw Zack Snyder's directing career in the bin where it belongs, because that man should never be allowed to touch a camera again. Man of Steel, Ryan.
Man of Steel was...
No, it wasn't.
We're not talking about that.
The story was abysmal, just like this one.
Man of Steel were better than Batman and Superman.
Proceed. I'm not going to say anything about that one, right? They're both as bad as one another.
Now, I'd say, the good things, personally to me, and I know this will not be for the majority of people, and I know I'm in the minority here.
Very low minority, I must say. Proceed, right?
Yeah, but I think the action sequences was really good. Like the Battle of Metropolis, which is the end of Man of Steel, but Bruce's point of view. Which, if you didn't like the end of Man of Steel, you won't like this, because it's basically just a different perspective. But as I enjoyed Man of Steel, I enjoyed this sequence. Because it was just action-packed as he just drive on and trying to save as many people as can and seize the source of hatred of Superman.
He starts in a car. He flies in a helicopter at the beginning, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Gets out the helicopter.
Yeah.
Gets into a Jeep.
Yeah.
What engine and exhaust did they put into that Jeep? The Jeep badge has been taken off, but you can distinctively tell that's a Jeep just because of the headlights with the X's in them.
To be fair, I'm not a car person, so I don't know what the hell you're on about.
Well, I saw a van because Jeeps do not sound as beefy as that. That sounded like it was a Ford Mustang. That was like... I was like, what? A Jeep does not do that. Unless it's going up like a 90-degree angle, which is a impossible feat because it cannot do it. Or it's climbing a dam like Richard Hammond did in a Jeep. Old-fashioned Jeep thing. Was it a Jeep? I don't even know what it was.
I didn't even notice that, so it didn't bother me.
It bothered me. It bloody bothered me. Proceed, Ryan. Proceed. That's enough said about that one.
Yeah, so apart from you not liking the car they used in the sequence...
I didn't say I didn't like the car, I just said the sound effect.
The sound effect of the car.
Was ridiculous.
In that sequence.
Like a Bugatti. Jeep sound like a Bugatti.
Apart from that bit, were you okay with it? Anything else you didn't like about that scene?
When a building's falling down, rubble is also falling with it. Yeah? So when Bruce runs into the waters, what's the water man? When Bruce is running into the building, collapsing in a puff of smoke, why does he not get affected by any of the debris falling? So I know he's Batman, but what the heck? He's not immune to falling debris.
That's another thing I didn't really notice. But like the problems that
Why is he not coughing neither? There's no way he can hold his breath while buildings collapsing. No. Zach, why? Who thought it was okay for Batman to run into some falling debris, not start coughing? I would have been fine with it if he started coughing and he had like dust over his face, but he'd just come out of his shower. He was clean. After running into a dust cloud, he wasn't coughing because of all the dust that would have inevitably got onto his lungs.
Like when I was watching, I was fine. I didn't notice this was okay with this.
Well, I
was
definitely noticed it, Ryan. This is the only opening sequence. Come on, Ryan.
Like, second thing I enjoyed was the Lex party sequence. Okay, Lex was annoying. Apart from Lex being annoying.
We'll get onto that later in the video.
Yes, Lex were just annoying. The interactions between Bruce, aka Batman, Clark, Superman, and Wonder Woman, I thought was very good, and him trying to sneak off and get the files, which was ultimately nicked by Wonder Woman. I thought that was a good sequence. Minus Lex's speech.
Minus Lex's speech, I must admit, was a good sequence.
Yes.
And are you ready for the shitstorm, Ryan? That scene was redonkulous. When Batman goes to plant the little box that downloads the information, yeah?
Yeah.
Please say to me who helped train Batman into becoming the assassin he is now.
Well, that's out of different film things.
No, that's out the comic books, Ryan. Which most of the film was based on, and most of the dialogue was ripped from the comic book Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batman's origin story, how he trains, fights, and becomes Batman. He gets trained by Ra's al Ghul, doesn't he? Which is part of the League of Shadows, which teach him to be aware of his surroundings, stealth. He's good at stealth, hide in the shadows, and be aware when people are following him. Doesn't know Wonder Woman's behind him. Isn't aware that some people know he's going down there, and someone is going down the steps behind him also, aka Superman, is following him down the stairs. Not even discreetly, like you can full on, like I would have been able to notice him without even any Ra's al Ghul training, that he stood behind me, following me down the stairs. He's supposed to be like an assassin, trained by an assassin to be stealth and aware of his surroundings. He hasn't a clue.
These are just like you're just nitpicking now, you. You
Well,
really are. There are good things in there, and yet there's minor.
Yeah, I said it was good, but they didn't stick true to his origin story, which is another point we can bring up later about all the killing he does in the film.
Right, I'm gonna go on to that later. Now, the process of Batman getting the kryptonite and like figuring out is all a detective work. I thought it was good. That was good.
That is good.
Like Batman the detective.
Because normally in Batman films they don't tend to portray that side of Batman, do they? His detective side, which I thought was good. For a nice change, a bit of a change from the Dark Knight trilogy. Amazing. Yeah. Go and watch. Don't go and pay money to get that instead of going and watching this film.
Say, watch this film. Just watch it cheap.
Watch it illegally.
I don't.
Yes, watch it illegally so it doesn't get money. Watch it illegally so it doesn't get. I'm joking. Do not watch it illegally.
Yeah. So the whole that aspect of the character of him.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. And so another point that was that I did not like is this Senate building when that exploded, and the whole reason why that exploded with that senator in just looks over to a right, seeing that jar of piss, which was a reference to early in the sequence, and she's like slowly realising that something's not right here.
Yeah, and she like loses her bearings a bit.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
she's like
something's not right here.
she's trying to. I thought that was good. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
I thought you said that was bad.
Yeah, no, that was
That
good.
was good. That was good.
Although there was a bit of a problem with Superman not noticing that there's a bomb in you.
This guy's wheelchair.
Yeah. Apart from that, it was a good sequence.
Yeah. Basically, most of the film sequences that are good do not include Superman or Batman.
Yeah, it's just like character choices and like them not recognising things, but like what they was aiming to do.
Yeah.
Was,
You could clearly see their intentions in a lot of the scenes, but it does not work most of the time. It's a lot of misfiring.
Yeah, I think, and if you got a better director on this, it would have been much more. There's a lot of good things though. It's just it was just poorly.
I think they should have. I think the writers was poor as well. The story, the people who wrote the story as well. I think that was poor as well.
I think it's no. I think the script was good, but I think they've just cut a lot out of this film.
They're back to, because they tried to shove too much in.
Yeah.
Which is another point we'll get onto later because we're focusing on the good points.
Yeah.
You see, this is a common theme. You get talking about the good points, and then there are a lot of bad points that can like just come in there and just cloud your judgment again. Carry on, Ryan.
Yeah.
I've agreed with 2 so far. 1 apparently I was nitpicky, but I don't think I was, because I was talking about his origin story. Proceed. Which is very good.
The desert dream / future vision thing, which you're either going to like.
This was good.
Well, you're either going to think it was good, or think it was bad. But is it like?
So you thought it was good?
I personally thought it was good. Hold on.
Done. Why right? It's not just a dream sequence. The apocalypse dream sequence. It's why does he have those dream sequences in the first place? That never gets explained. Is he on LSD? Don't do drugs, kids. But apparently Batman seems to be on something.
I think it's something to do with the Flash. Again, it's too subtle.
It's too subtle. It's not made clear.
Yeah, and I think I kind of got it when the Flash showed up. Like the Flash is giving him a vision thing, even though I don't know if that's apart from time travel thing.
Exactly, isn't made clear.
Yeah, and you didn't recognise Flash?
I thought it was Cyborg.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was Cyborg. I was like, was that Cyborg? And Ryan goes to me, no, it's the Flash. I was like, what? He was wearing like a red eye thing and everything. I was like the Flash.
I don't know, maybe it's like an oversuit thing to protect him from something. I don't know, but still.
It wasn't made clear.
Yeah,
and why didn't he ask any questions like, who are you?
Well, I think if someone just came out of nowhere with like...
Who are you? What are you doing here? No, I'm just going to sit here and listen to what this weirdo who's just appeared to me is going to say. Proceed. Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Not, who are you? Just proceed. I shall wait here patiently until you finish and disappear.
Yeah. Still, it's like, it's another thing. You see what they're going for, but execute. And there was elements about it that were good, but there was just things that was not. And it was like
next point, I can stop digging.
No, the general audience will be confused in a lot of aspects of the film because it's too subtle for like.
Yeah. If you're gonna go there, like to watch it as like a superhero film, like say you're crossing off from Marvel, film wise, that's what I sort of ran.
Yeah.
Because I don't really follow I watched Man of Steel, didn't like it. I like the Dark Knight trilogy, but after 2012, I just binge watched Marvel films because they're just great. Yeah. Civil War, you need to get out now because that looks amazing. And
Yeah.
I want Iron Man to beat Captain America up, but that'll be another review video on this
Yes.
channel. Proceed
Yeah.
with your next point. 14 minutes into the video, nearly
Yeah.
enough.
No, right. This is gonna be like an hour. This.
Come on.
Now you can't say anything bad about this bit because you weren't present for this bit. The him training and getting ready for the Batman Superman fight later on in the film with him just working out there and getting all his getting his super suit ready and slowly like cutting down all of the kryptonite which he got in an earlier sequence.
Has it in the toilet at this point.
Yeah.
But it sounds good the way Ryan's describing. But
Yeah, and he's experimenting with like making the gas, making the weapons, and setting it all up. And overall, it was a good sequence showing his prep work and how he's
Let's be honest, the Batman film needs a scene where he's like a training montage or like prepping something.
Yeah.
That makes a good Batman film.
Yeah.
And no bat nipples.
Yeah.
That also makes a good film.
Yeah, but the next thing like I enjoyed was the Batmobile scene. Now, as you can see, the good things are just mainly the action and the story. Story is a bit not good. But Batman does kill in this film. And if you,
that is an
yes.
understatement.
And if you're okay with that, you'll like your scene. If you're not, you won't.
Right, I know Batman does kill in the comic books, but the origin story of Batman, what I know of, correct me in the comments if you're wrong, but this is the one that I fully believe in, is he doesn't kill unless he has to. Whereas in this film, he does not even care if he kills his grandmother. He will kill his mum, dad, again, go back in time if he can, just to keep killing him over and over again. He's literally a mass murderer in this film, until one point where he starts then saving lives.
The main carnage point was the Batmobile scene.
And then the apocalypse scene, which was in a dream sequence. Yes, maybe a dream sequence. Yes, maybe the apocalypse. But it still does not explain why he has got to that point where he then starts to mow people down with like a pistol. And why he carries a pistol on him in the first place.
Because it's a post-apocalyptic future.
He's Batman, he's not supposed to carry a pistol on him at all. Maybe like a grappling gun, which he normally does. Not a pistol, not an M1911, which starts going bang, 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 you're dead, 50 bullets in your head.
Well, it shows how far it's
Ray, launch your bazooka!
Yeah, it shows us how far is how bad the
the world has become.
Yeah.
Bullshit. He should not be killing. The action of it, yes.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Apart from things exploding, that shouldn't be.
Apart from those two people in the truck that managed to survive, even though the Batmobile goes through the top of the truck. Can't see how that happened.
No, and the little tracker thing on the truck
still happened to be there, even though the entire roof and the doors was missing from the back of this truck.
Which obviously Lex Luthor was okay. I was nothing wrong here.
Doesn't even ask what happened. Yeah, well done, Phil. Is that all you got for the good points, Ryan? Because we have a full notepad page of bad points behind the camera.
No, I'm going with good things, but a lot of like hit and miss things.
Can I open the can of Warpass yet?
Kind of.
Where I sort of become one of the saltiest persons on this Mother Nature Earth. I don't know why I said Mother Nature Earth, but on this Earth.
So I'm going to go with stuff I like, but at the same time didn't like, which is the Batman Superman fight, the actual fight. Like in the setup, like he set up all the traps, he set up everything, and there was elements to the fight that was good.
Yes.
But there are also elements to the fight that was not good.
Can I Ooh, pick me.
Go
Please,
ahead.
please. Yes. Let's get started. Like Rand said, the Batman vs Superman fight was good in bits.
Yeah.
But I did not like it overall because A, Batman got ragdolled around. Fair play. I'm pretty sure I turned that off, but good, it didn't turn off the thing. I'm sure I turned that off, but okay. Edit that bit out.
Yeah.
So let's get it back into... Sorry about that, quick cut. I did not like the film of... I've said that. I did not like the fight overall, sorry. Because Batman ragdolled around. Fair play. You'd expect that because it's Superman versus a man. God versus man, as Lex Luthor kept saying.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to blow his brains out because he kept saying it. Well, I didn't say it that much, but it felt like he did.
Well, he kept saying it in different ways.
Yeah, he did. But, yes, so you think, like, Batman would get ragged around, ragdolled around, like, thrown everywhere like he's literally just a sack of potatoes. But then for Batman to do the exact same to Superman, fair enough, Superman does have kryptonite within his system, which gets rid of his powers, or weakens his powers. But Batman's suit cannot be that strong where he literally is able to, like, punt Superman like he's kicking a rugby or American football conversion. No. And then the sink.
Yeah,
Batman,
that was too much.
Superman,
The sink was too much.
I found myself laughing at this Batman versus Superman fight sequence. You can tell them that I did laugh most of the scene because I found it that funny. Superman's like on the floor, he's just recovering. Instead of Batman using his mechanical metal suit he can use to punch Superman or something and knock him out or do something damage to him, which is probably more effective than taking the time to walk over, pick up a sink, and then walk back over to Superman and go, wha-bang!
Well, actually, the exact moment where the fight goes from going well to bad is when the first round of kryptonite wears off on him.
Yeah, after that it starts becoming worse and worse. And the penultimate ending of the fight. Wow, that was amazing.
Well, you could see what they was going for and what they were trying to do, but it was just not executed properly.
Basically, let me just put this into a big overview for them. They stopped fighting because both of the mothers' names are called are the same. A.K.A. both mothers are called Martha. High five, Ryan. Let's become best friends. Yes. I will send you a link to a photo you need to...
I've seen it.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
Good. Because heaven on earth, wow.
No, you could see what they was going for though. Like the only way to get through to Batman is to mention his parents.
Yes.
And although I don't know why the hell he was saying Martha because it's mum, it's his mum, so he'll be saying they've got my mum or something.
They've got my mum. No, Arthur, why are you saying that? That's making Batman even more annoyed. Well done, Superman. And another thing, there was no need for Superman to fly over to Gotham. He could have taken out all the henchmen Lex Luthor had paid to guard Superman's mother. Superman could have done that and then gone and taken care of.
Yeah, again, that's we'll go into most of the characters, which is the major problem with this film.
Yeah.
But that being said, for plot reasons, Batman decided to do it.
Yeah.
Which is a really good acting.
Yes, because Batman doesn't speak. I'm not saying it's Ben Affleck's acting. I'm just saying that his dialogue isn't the best. It's not written that well, because I didn't feel like it was Batman, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was a fool dressed up in a suit.
Yeah, the acting was fine. It's just the writing.
Yeah, the acting was fine.
No, we were just on about the
Yeah, the Martha thing, that was a bit dumb.
No, it was when he's saving Martha.
Yeah, when he's saving Martha. That was a good scene. Gets down... Jonah White's a good scene, right?
Not me.
No, well, yeah. Do you know why else it's a good scene?
Why?
Because Batman does not kill anyone apart from the flamethrower guy, which, as you stated to me before, is literally on... He cannot help. It's his only option.
Yeah,
really.
and he did pause and he did actually think about it.
Yeah, he did think about doing it.
Yeah, and the line was like, I believe you, and he's shooting it.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't killing, wasn't speaking because of the bad writing on the film. And, yeah, it was good. I forgot my last point there.
Yeah.
So, let's go on, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to go on the bad things now.
So this piece of paper about the good points of the film is now gone. And that is now in play.
Yes.
Are you ready for the onslaught, landslide of shit that is going to be laid down upon this film, Ryan?
Yes.
Stay tuned for part 2. Oh, got you! It's not April Fool's. Could have been, but it shouldn't. It's not, I should say.
No.
First point, Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
What a bad character he is in the film. If you want to get in the screen, pump a shotgun, place it against Lex Luthor's head, and blow his brains out.
It'll just slightly, it just needed to be dialed back like two or three bit. I
just think they should have got someone who's actually sane to write his dialogue. Because Lex Luthor, to me, based off partially what I've read in some little
and
bits
what I've
of
seen
comic.
from other media as well.
Yes.
So that was not Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor, to me, is supposed to be an evil genius who's, like, clever. He's able to, like, think of plans. He's a mastermind, basically. He's literally capable of doing anything he wants. But in this film, instead of getting portrayed like that, he's literally portrayed as someone who is psychotic and literally off the radar mental. Like he belongs in Arkham Asylum.
Definitely. It's just like, alright, there's things like, oh yeah, he's quite clever. It's just, everyone could tell it's like how people don't know he's absolutely nuts is just...
Yeah. It's like,
okay, maybe like, oh, he's that nuts when outside of a public speaking. Like, in private. But back to the Lex party scene. That Lex speech where he's just all over the place.
Yeah, like he goes from like talking normal, which is okay, and then he just goes off the Richter scale and like just starts being a mental nutcase, and no one even bats an eyelid. No one's even bothered.
I know.
He's literally going mental on stage, and no one's even that bothered. Oh, it's fine. He does this all the time. We don't think there's anything wrong with him. Well done. We'll leave that one be.
Yeah.
Because we could just talk all day about how poorly written Lex Luthor was written and portrayed. Well, I'm not saying it was Jesse Eisenberg's fault. He had to read the dialogue and act as the way the directors told him. So it's technically Zack Snyder's fault and the writer's fault because they're the people that...
No, I don't think the actual for the most part, the writing was bad. I think it will just be... It's the way Jesse Eisenberg were taking the character.
Yeah, they was taking him in the wrong direction. They was dragging him more off towards the mental nutcase instead of genius sort of thing. So, yeah.
Like, the best bit with Lex Luthor was the Senate scene when when he set it all up and said, yeah, I'll be in for a minute, and then his whole plan with that blowing up.
Yeah.
And the reference to an earlier conversation he had with the senator.
Yeah, that was a decent bit of acting, but the rest...
Yeah, that was the best of Lex Luthor, and the worst is seen in the Lex Party film.
And the top of the skyscraper as well.
Yes.
Basically, you'll find yourself, if you do go and watch this and give it a chance, every time, like after a couple of times you see Lex Luthor, you'll start to, every time he starts recurring on the screen, you'll start going, oh, not again. I was hoping he'd just go away. Someone lock him away so we don't have to see him ever again. That never happens. So, we said we was going to leave that there, so we'll leave that there. Let's talk about the story and / motives of the character.
Yeah, because, like...
Falls flat on its ass.
The biggest problem with the story with it is you don't know why people are doing things. They just are.
Yeah.
And that's just generally due to not just doing a Batman vs Superman film. They're trying to do Batman vs Superman and Dawn of Justice in the same film, and it just...
With Doomsday in there as well.
Doomsday in there
because it's not the Justice League yet, is it?
No.
It's like literally, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet that's been piled up all the way this out. My bottom hand is the plate, this is the top of the food, and literally like, finish that. Just finish that in 2 hours and 33 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, and sorry, there's another 5 plates exactly the same as this one that you need to finish in 2 hours and 33 minutes.
Yeah.
That is literally what has happened with this film.
Yeah, it just tries to do much, and the film overall suffers for it because of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't include the Green Arrow. Have the Green Arrow in there as well. Not saying the Green Arrow's in there, he's not. Spoilers. Yeah, even though
It's not spoilers.
It's not spoilers. Oh, yeah, have the Flash, have the Flash. Oh, Cyborg, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Doomsday, Darkseid, Lex Luthor,
It's everyone.
Martha Kent, I was going to call Martha Clark. Lois Lane's in there as well. Fred, Perry White's in there. Yeah, I have two good points about this film actually. So the landslide has temporarily. Say that please.
Temporarily.
I cannot say that word to save my life. Just like I know one word of his, so I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Two bits of this film are good. The film looks amazing, but there is a negative I can attach to that, and I'm going to, because this is an honest review.
For the most part.
For the most part of the film, magnificent, shot really well, done really well. But many of you may think the special effects are done well, they're done good. I won't say they're great, because you can tell some of them are really fake at times. But there is way too much of it in there. Batman, fair enough, you can't get around it with you because Superman's in there.
Yeah.
But fair play, just use it for Superman, like only Superman. And like the fight scenes, they could have used like as well. They could have done practical effects instead of just special effects. I think practical effects would have made that film a lot better than it actually is, especially with the fight scenes and stuff. But they don't. The other good point I have got about this film is two characters. Well. Actually, it's not a good point, I've just thought now. It's actually a bad point. There's only 2 characters in the entire film that are sort of likeable and written like they should be, and that is Alfred and Fred Perry.
Perry White.
Fred Perry, that's the crappy brand, isn't it? That I don't like, but that's my opinion again, don't take it into a thingy.
Yeah, it's like the one that's were all of the like motives, all of the characters that done perfectly was Alfred and Perry White.
Yeah.
The rest of them was like for the most part written well, but
Hit and
the motives,
miss, very hit and miss.
yeah,
The motives just wasn't there. Let's just say it wasn't there. Let's look at. Looks good overall, yeah. Yeah, major spoiler now. This is going to be running up at the end for my part anyway.
Yeah.
Major spoiler coming up, and like a major one. So if you like plan on watching the film,
You wouldn't have watched this.
Yeah, you wouldn't have watched this, and if you are still watching it and planning on going watching it, turn away now because this is a massive spoiler. Superman dies, yeah, but the film is that bad. You do not feel sorry for Batman dying or anyone surrounding Batman death. You feel emotionless.
Yeah, I was like, alright, is it?
I was like, alright, he's dead, yeah.
No, I was like, yeah, he's definitely coming back.
Yeah, you know he's coming back, but still, you still want to feel shock that he dies. You want to feel some emotion. I was literally sat there like, nothing. Come on, Hurt. Come on, pump some emotion around my body. Never happened. Never happened. No, like, oh my gosh, like in Arrow Season 3, mid-season finale, where he gets booted off the cliff. I was like, literally like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Nothing. Not a thing. Nada. Nothing. No emotions whatsoever when I saw Superman die and I saw his coffin. I'll let you elaborate on the coffin / Superman funeral scene thingy.
The funerals and the just too much. It was just too much. They just did too much with it.
Yeah, it was literally.
It just dragged on, and then you thought it was over.
Yeah,
and then it went back to the funeral scene.
You thought it was over at that point. I was hoping it was going to be over at that point, Ryan.
Yeah, I was
praying it was over at that point.
There's a certain part of this movie which is like the Lex prison scene, which
Yeah.
I know you didn't.
No, I thought that was a good scene.
Yeah, that was a good scene, and it was all saying.
Apart from the Batman branding thing, which is another downside to this film, why does he start doing that?
I don't think he'll be doing that in the next.
I
film,
hope he's not.
because he didn't actually brand Lex.
No, he didn't. He punched the wall, which.
Yeah, so I think the branding's gone.
The branding's gone.
I think the branding's gone.
Yes. Why?
It's gone off. That phase is gone. I think.
Thank God. Thank everyone.
Yes. So I was like ready for it to end. Like, yeah, if it ends now, it would have ended up at least at a good point.
Yes.
Yes. And then it's jumped back to the funeral scene. It's like, what?
Well done.
What?
Well played. Well
Okay.
played.
I was like,
Wrecked.
yeah, and then it just continued. I was like, please end.
And
Just please end.
are you gonna end now? No.
And then-
20 minutes later, are you gonna end now? No.
Just refused
An
to
hour
end.
later, are you gonna end now? No.
It just refused to end. And with the
I'm joking. It doesn't carry on for an hour.
Yeah,
and,
it felt like
It
it.
felt like it though. It was literally trying to get blood from a stone, wasn't it? It was literally just trying to drive
should've-
home the death of Superman. Didn't work. Still emotional. Cold-hearted, maybe. Did you feel emotion when he died?
No.
Not cold-hearted then.
No, it just... All the funeral scenes should have been together, much shorter. Like,
Yeah.
they should have just done a roundup of what's the aftermath. Then the funeral scene saying, we need to get the gang together, and then go to see that Luthor where he's saying, the dark side's coming.
Yeah.
Done. And just didn't. And when... Because the last scene was just the coffin and then the earth moves signifying that he might not be dead. It's like... Yeah, but like I knew that was going to happen.
In the
felt more
comics, in the Doomsday comics, Doomsday kills Superman, but he returns.
Yeah, it's.
It
should have
didn't
been.
fool us very well.
Yeah, as soon as he died, it was like, yeah,
He's not dead. He makes you way too much money, Warner Brothers. You are gonna bring him back for the next film. I know it. He knows it. That 3-year-old in the front row knows it. Everyone knows it, even though it's a 12A. I know.
Yes.
Shouldn't be a 12A.
Yeah,
branding?
yeah.
That's a 50. Come on, you could try and branding people.
Yeah,
You're my bitch. 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 Oh no, they all died in prison. Bitch. I don't care. Branded. Bitch. Bitch, 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 my bitch. Look at all my bitches branded with a bat symbol. I've got another thing. While you compose yourself, I've got another thing about the Batman film that I didn't like neither. The bat suit. Bat logo, didn't like. Fair enough. They tried to be different.
Yeah, they tried to change it up a bit.
Change it up a bit. Batman suit, I think it should have been darker than it was. It was too light for my liking. The grey bit. The symbol looks shockingly bad. It does resemble a bat. I think just.
Oh yeah, right. The point what I was making, the showing another coffin with the signifying it's that Superman's maybe alive shouldn't have been. I think they needed like a post-credit scene or something, or at least a mid-credit.
Yeah.
I know it's like not trying to be like Marvel, but it comes with the genre.
Yeah, it comes with this because. Fair enough, it was a Marvel film, but Deadpool did it, but that was by 20th Century Fox.
Yeah, X-Men's
done it, yeah.
It's a trope with comic book films.
Yeah, Marvel's made it, comic book, like, into something that's happening
yeah,
in comic books.
It just needed
it didn't need to be in the full film, it needed to be after, so people may have missed it, but die-hard fans wouldn't.
No.
I think it's one of them where die-hard fans needed to see it, like, but it didn't really matter to people that just went in there casually.
No, right, I'm going to say right now, 20 minutes of first Justice League movie, Superman will be like back, would you?
No. 30 minutes of the first Justice League movie. The entire Justice League getting their ass handed to them by Darkseid, if it is Darkseid, which it inevitably will be.
Yeah, well, it has to be
first 30 minutes, sorry. They'll all be getting collected together. They'll have like one fight with Darkseid when he arrives. They'll all get literally battered and have to like retreat. and then they'll literally be like, we cannot defeat him. There is nowhere, especially with Superman not even here to help us anymore. Superman! I'm back from the dead, boys. And then Batman will be like, Branded, my bitch.
Yeah, but generally it's like, he got nuked.
Yeah, he got
He
nuked.
got nuked.
He got nuked.
He survived
That
a
was-
nuking.
It literally, that showed the Americans as dumb. That did. The Americans, if you've seen it and you'd like disagree with this, don't please argue it. It did. It was like it basically portrayed the Americans as not being capable of thinking of another solution to a
It's
problem.
like, oh, it's,
Oh no,
it looks
Doomsday.
like Superman's got this. We'll nuke him anyway.
Yeah, we'll just nuke him. Oh, there's a problem arisen. Nuke! Well, let's nuke the best hope we've got of killing this thing. Even though we...
Yeah, and if he survived a nuke, he's going to survive
Yeah,
anything else.
yeah, he is. Well, basically Ryan's points to say, it's like 40 minutes, but that's with
Yeah.
the cuts that it needs to be done.
Oh, with
What?
with
Go
the
on.
Doomsday fight.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Let's go. You can start, Ryan. I'm done.
Doomsday was bad.
He did not need to be in there. They should have made it more worth Superman and Batman fighting. Don't throw in Doomsday. Maybe at the end, like just being created or something.
Yeah. And that's another thing. I don't think Doomsday will be dead as well. I think he'll just pop up in an old film.
Yeah.
It's like if they do a third Superman film.
Yeah, he'll be back, won't he? No, Superman, I'll have to get in.
Yeah. And the CGI of Doomsday was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
It looked really fake.
And Batman in that as well. Like they tried to, they got him in there, but they got Batman in there. But
Okay, it was like Batman's plan,
yeah, it was.
and he
Batman's
got him
plan.
in, and he set it up, but he did not do anything to finish it.
Yeah, he was. After a certain point in that fight scene, he literally became irrelevant. He literally was. You could not use him. He was useless because he was out of his league. He didn't have his technology with him, aka his mech suit. Apparently, he still had his grenade launcher with him though. He didn't have his flying vehicle anymore because it got taken out, didn't it?
Yeah.
It didn't work well. He should, like you said, he should have gone and got the scepter.
Yeah,
Kryptonite
you should
scepter.
and not like Superman also like Lois.
Yeah,
It's like just leave Doomsday for Wonder Woman to handle because Lois is in trouble.
yeah,
It's not like Batman, get Lois.
yeah. Batman, Lewis is in trouble. Go and help her. Okay. No, Superman stops fighting Doomsday and goes and saves Lewis.
Yeah, and like they're openly together in public
Yeah.
as Superman and Lois, and how can someone not put two and two together that Clark's not Superman?
Yeah, but that's always been a common theme,
I know.
hasn't it, with the Superman films?
I know.
You just have to, throw that one in the bin. That's a get out of free jail card.
Yeah, but
Get out of jail for free card.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said that right or wrong, but yeah, Zack Snyder can just put that one in the bin. It's not his fault. He can.
yeah,
that's
and
the
I think
only one.
the last thing I think we got to talk about is these. We've kind of touched on the subtlety of the films in places that the general audience will just not get what's going on. With the hinting at Darkseid, the parademons, which then they find things in the desert scene, and the Flash, but also at the same time it's too much in your face. It's like there's like a mini trailer for the Justice League
Yeah.
in the film. It's like it wasn't that bad.
Everything just stop. We need to get the Justice League in. Then it's like,
The only thing, yes, it was shoehorned in there,
oh, it was.
but apart from the Aquaman bit,
I didn't like that, but
the Flash one was alright.
Yeah.
The Cyborg one was
Yeah.
alright. The Wonder Woman thing was alright. The Aquaman was not good.
no, it wasn't. No, not looking
Yeah.
forward to
Uh,
it.
Yeah, And the fact that they had the logos on and the names on them anyway.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like,
like,
I
could you
didn't-
not be
it should have
any
just
more
done-
obvious?
It should have just been like one video montage thing
Yeah.
instead of I'll click on this, click on
Like
this.
different files. It's like, could you not be any more obvious in trying to set up the Justice League?
Yeah.
They're done pretty well, but I
Yeah.
think, like you said, it should be just like one file. Like where they click on, it's like, and it's just like, bam, back to back.
Yeah.
But no, don't show their emblem or their name, please. Oh, you did. Well
Yeah.
done. Make it as obvious as you can. We already know the Justice League film's coming. We already knew that he was going to try and set it up, this film. So why make it so obvious? Why? 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 We know. Stop doing it. Leave us alone. You've already put the Flash in there anyway, so we already know he exists. But no, we need his emblem and his name and a video of him. Fair enough, the video was needed, but not his emblem and definitely not his name.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even explain how Lex has discovered these people, neither. He just knows they're there. How? How do you know this? Tell us. Don't just say, yes, these people exist. That's enough said about that. Close laptop, walk away. Hey, we want to know.
Yeah, so I think that's all our points.
That's all of our points. So now it's down to the special point of this video. The ending. Thank God. Voting out of 10. I'm going to let Ryan go first.
On the basis of when I was in the cinema, apart from two moments, for the most part, I didn't mind it, and majority of the problems I saw in hindsight, and it did affect the film. So I'd say 6.5, but that's only because in it when watching it, I enjoy myself, and then and the more you think about it, the worse it gets.
Bit like Star Wars, really. Force Awakens.
Yeah.
But not as bad, because Star Wars is more enjoyable than this film.
Yeah, it tries hard, but it just doesn't.
It tries.
It tries.
Oh, it does. It tries.
It's like A for effort, but you get an F.
You get an F overall. Or a U. Ungradable. Ungradable. Now, on to my rating. Are
Yes.
you prepared for this?
Yes.
What was my rating after I came out of the film and I told you?
You said like 3, didn't you?
It's now 1. 1. I'm joking, it's 3.5. It's 3.5. Out of 10. 3.5. If you hear rumours of people saying it looks better in 3D, they are lying to you through their teeth and everything. They are lying. It is not better in 3D. There is nothing you can do to that film to make it any better than it is.
Just don't put as much into it.
Yeah, just don't go into the film expecting anything. just go into it just expecting nothing.
Yeah, it's just like turn your mind off. Just don't think about all of the plot holes. Just take it in, and you'll think it's a decent. And
I tried to do that because I was, I don't like Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck's acting, is fine. No problem with Ben Affleck in this film. Don't think it's his problem. I did literally go in there, turned everything off, but my mind after the opening sequence where young Bruce starts getting lifted up by the bat.
I got taken out of that scene. We both turned to each other and was like, what the hell is going on
here? Please let this be like some hallucination or a dream. Thankfully it was a dream! Yes!
Yeah.
But it still didn't save the film. But yeah, that's been it really. So it's been Josh and Ryan from what?
Revolution Reviews.
Not Revolution Gaming Channel.
Which you should check out anyway.
Yeah, you should check out. It's good. It is good. We're now on 45 subscribers.
Yes.
Go and check it out. Hopefully you have enjoyed this very, 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 very long video. But hey ho.
There's a lot to say about it.
Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot to say about it.
If you like the video, like, subscribe, and
leave a comment on your opinion as well of the film, because I will be scanning the comments. So will he. You better wish if your opinion. I'm joking. That's not. I'm joking. I will so heartedly back your opinion. Everyone's entitled to opinion. I will not be scouring the comments to literally just tear your comment apart. Neither will he, because
Just don't be mean.
Just don't be mean. Just don't be mean. Well, constructive criticism is good.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism is good. I've been talking for way too long. Time to end the video. Bye. Subscribe, like, and comment.